Hello, everyone. My name is Olivia, and you're welcome back. There are times when we start doubting ourselves. We start feeling like we can't really do this. We can't, achieve whatever goals we have set for ourselves. We start doubting our capabilities. We start feeling like, well, maybe I'm not really good enough for this particular thing or to achieve this particular thing. Yes, everybody experiences self doubt, but what matters is how that person is able to handle it. Yes, everybody experiences self doubt. It's something that comes in while we are trying to do anything in life. It could be in your career, it could be in your relationship, it could be in any aspect of your life. Self doubt to come in. But are you going to allow self doubt to stop you from achieving what you're supposed to achieve? Are you going to remain in your shell? Don't you want to come out and go for things you really want to go for, or go for things you really want to achieve? Now, let me tell you something. It's normal to start doubting your capabilities. It's normal to start feeling like, or start asking yourself questions like, am I sure I'll be able to achieve this? It's totally normal. Believe me that even those people you are seeing at the top, or those people you are admiring today, they once upon a time had self-doubt about their capabilities. But what mattered, or what made them get to the top, was that they didn't allow that self-doubt to get the best of them. Instead, they believed that they could still achieve it no matter what, no matter the limitations they were facing at that moment. Because self doubt can come from a lot of factors. It can be caused by a lot of factors. It could be maybe there are limitations around you, and you feel like, with this limitation, I might not be able to do this. Yes, you can rise above it and still do whatever you want to do. So that's what differentiates them from those people who are yet to get to the top. So don't let self doubt override you. Don't make self doubt make you feel like you are not worth it, or you shouldn't even be dreaming big. There are people who feels like dreaming big is even a crime, because what's the essence of dreaming big when I'm not going to achieve it? A lot of people are in this category, trust me. They don't dream big because they believe that, what's the essence of dreaming big when I won't even achieve it? It's just all fantasy, and I won't get to that point. I won't get to that level. Nothing I do works out. All of those things do creep in, and you see them giving up. They stop doing whatever they want to do. They just live their life on autopilot, and they give up. A lot of people are on this table. Any person you are admiring right now that is at the top, if that person is being asked a question like, or was there a time in your life you doubted yourself, they will tell you yes, but they didn't allow that doubt or self-doubt to get the best of them. That's just the difference. So would you allow yours to get the best of you? Would you allow yours to make you to stop dreaming big or pushing towards achieving your goal? If I were you, I wouldn't. And I'm telling you, don't do that. Don't even allow that. And whenever you start feeling self doubt, it's important to look back, and think about your life. Think about those things you have achieved. Yes, they might be big or they might be small, but I believe that there are times in your life whereby you have done something right, where you got a lot of positive comments, you got positive feedback from people, and people were like praising you, telling you you did well, and certain things have happened, and you really overcome them, and you came out victorious. So look back to those times and think about it. And let me tell you what this thing would do to you. Thinking about your past achievement will do to you. It will boost your morale. Yes, trust me. It will boost your morale. It will make you feel like, okay, if I was the same person who did this back then, why not now? Why not now? Really the difference? Yes, there might be changes in some certain things, maybe things around you, anything at all, but you are still the same person who achieved that thing years ago. So why not now? So Now, when you think back to the positive comment, people telling you that you did well, you did this, you are that, you are all of those things, you start being more optimistic. Now that doubt will start clearing off because you start believing in yourself. Now I want you to try this, and this has worked several times. Even if you are pursuing anything right now, or maybe you are learning a skill, you still feel you're not good enough because you have not really reached the level you really want to reach, or maybe you are studying, you are doing anything right now, okay, and you are doubting yourself that you are doubting the fact that you'll be able to get to the top or reach a pro level. Now I want you to think back to those times when there's something you really did well and people praised you and people told you really did well. Let me tell you, there's no two ways about it. You will definitely start feeling more optimistic. You start feeling better. You start feeling okay, let's try again, or let me do this. All right. That is the feeling you start getting because um thinking back will boost your morale and make you feel that I can do this. Yes, that's what it does. Now, another reason people could have self doubt is they think about their past mistakes or things that have happened to them in the past. Yes, thinking about your achievements, especially if it's past achievements, you can also start thinking about your past failures and your past mistakes. Yes, that part is likely to come into. Yes, but what I want to tell you right now is don't dwell on it. Take my word, don't dwell on it. People make mistakes. So why should you be hard on yourself? There's nobody that hasn't made a mistake before. Everybody has made one mistake or the other. But you need to look past those mistakes and keep on going. Now, I've seen people who doubted their capabilities because in the past they have tried a lot of things. They have tried so many things and failed at it. Like it was so bad that they start believing that there's nothing they can do in this life that will work out. They start saying, well, there's no need to. They start saying there's no need to pursue anything because they won't end up achieving them. They will end up failing. And all of those things comes in. I'm telling you this. A lot of people are on this table and they because of that they have given up on their dreams. Listen to me. I'm speaking to you right now. I'm talking to you right now. Listen attentively, okay? In fact, in life, you should even strive for more failures. Yes, because if you check most people who have really done really things that are really great, those people has also failed so many times because when they failed, they picked up again and continue and kept moving. So stop feeling like you have tried so many things in the past and because of that you're not going to do anything again. You just keep on doing these little things you are actually doing right now and cling to it and move on with your life. You can't kill yourself. No, don't think that way. Don't think that way. I'm telling you, don't think that way because you are actually making yourself to be less of who you are supposed to be. Yes, you are making yourself to be less of who you're supposed to be, and you're not supposed to be less of who you're supposed to be. You are supposed to be great because you have a contribution, you have something you can contribute, you have something you can make impact as well. So don't feel like you should just give up. And if you've already given up because of your past mistakes or because of your past failures, I think this is just a sign that you should pick up again. Just start again. Let me tell you something. If these things you have tried in the past are businesses or anything at all that you have tried and you got a lot of rejections and you feel that anything at all that actually discouraged you, this is the time to think about it. Maybe there's something you're actually doing wrong. You might think you were doing everything right, you were just doing everything right. Maybe you were actually doing something wrong. Just make a research and secondly get a mentor. I can't overemphasize this. Getting a mentor is one of the best things that can happen to you. A mentor that really cares about your growth, a mentor that understands you. It is very important. This person will put you through. This person will help you avoid mistakes. This person has gathered years of experiences and will help you achieve something you can achieve. So something you're supposed to achieve in 10 years, this person can help you achieve them in a lesser time because he or she is a mentor. Just make your research. Something must be wrong, or maybe you were not being consistent enough. You just wanted an overnight success. Think about it. Just calm down, relax, and think about it. But I want you to know that you are not a failure and you are not destined to be a failure. So keep pushing. The people you surround yourself with really matters a lot. It matters. I know I have seen certain comments like, well, if you are to judge me based on my friends, then you judge me wrongly. All those kind of comments. I'm not saying, that even if you are within a circle of people that does something or does things in a different way, you can't be doing things in your own different way. But you can't compare the speed. You can't compare the speed to when you surround yourself with people that have similar interests as you do. I'm telling you, you can't compare the speed. You understand? You can't compare the speed. The speed is different. Is very different. Now, whenever you're having self doubt, think about it this way. What is that thing that's making you to doubt yourself? Imagine if at this moment whereby you need encouragement, you need some people to talk to you and make you feel, that you can do this, you got this, okay? And then you are in a circle that is making you feel less of yourself. You are in a circle that is making you feel like you are not even worth it or making you feel insignificant. Imagine yourself in such circle. Yes, depending on your configuration as a human being, you might be able to overcome and still be strong and keep pushing. But imagine if you are not really that strong enough to overcome those things around you, especially within your circle. Imagine if you're not strong enough and you end up living the life that you're not supposed to live, living a life that is less of whom you are. Okay, now this is a scenario I created, right? So now imagine another scenario whereby you are surrounded with people who will motivate you, encourage you, speak to you, and make you feel like, yes, you can do whatever you want to do. You can achieve anything you want to achieve if you put your mind to it. And they also put effort, intentional effort towards helping you. So imagine that. Even if by default or not, maybe by the configuration or not, you are not this kind of highly disciplined or somebody that is very very strong or overcome peer pressure. When you are with this kind of people, automatically you start behaving that you start becoming more strong. So imagine that. So whenever I hear or see comments like that, I just laugh or smile because you can't compare the speed. The speed is different. The speed is very very different. It's so different. So if you are in a circle right now, evaluate yourself, evaluate your life, and if you're in a circle right now that they make you feel like you are not, you're not worthy, or you are not you just feel insignificant, you don't feel like you belong there, please, it's a sign that you should go. Leave that circle, you don't belong there. I'm not saying those people are bad people. No, they are not bad people. They are just not for you. You just don't fit in into that category of people. You just don't fit in into that category or into that group. It's just not for you. It doesn't align with what you are here to do. So you just have to go. Now, humans by default, they find it difficult to leave things they are used to or people they are used to. They find it difficult now because they are scared of judgment, they are scared of being alone, they are scared of a lot of things. But do you know that if you keep pushing, you become successful? Do you know how many people that might be helped or will be helped through the impact you will make, or through you, or through your business, or through anything you want to do, or anything you have decided to do? Do you know how many people will be helped? Do you know how many people will be inspired? Do you know how many people that will not give up on life just because they saw you doing this particular thing, and they'll be like, well, I'm going to do this because I see her doing it, and let me try and see, or let me do this as well. Do you know how many people you will be saving? Now compare it. Is it better you just remain in that circle and keep on feeling small, or you leave the circle and rise up and be who you're supposed to be. Also, whenever you are doubting yourself, try to take one step at a time. A lot of people, or I will not say a lot of people, let me say some people, whenever they start anything, they just dream of overnight success. They want to just get it, get the result just within hours, days, or just within a very short time. They want to get results. Yes, naturally we all want to get results in anything we are doing. There's no doubt about that. But sometimes life doesn't work that way. You can't really start something and you just really want an overnight success just like that. Just like that. Come on, you need to keep pushing. Consistency is the key. Haven't you heard about that? I'm sure you have. So it's not just a quote or anything you want to call it or a motivational sentence. No. Consistency is actually the key. Anything you are doing, please try to be consistent. Don't give up easily. You end up trying this, you are trying this, you are trying this. You try so many things and the results of everything is maybe you end up failing at all of them or most of them. You start tagging yourself a failure. Come on, don't do that. You shouldn't act that way. You should know what exactly you want to do with your life and keep pushing for it. Don't stop. Like I said, keep pushing for it and don't stop. Because if you find out most of these people that have tried a lot of things and they started tagging themselves failures, many of them were actually doing a lot of things and they were not just being consistent, or probably they lack knowledge. Yes, it could be the problem. They lack knowledge and about how to go about that particular thing, and when they feel, they start feeling there's nothing I can do, right? There's nothing and they end up giving up. So if that is your own case, please start again, and this time around, like I said, try getting a mentor, get enough knowledge on that particular field, and also be consistent. All right. Always remember to be kind to yourself. Okay. Everybody has experienced self doubt. Talk to yourself in a positive way. Encourage yourself. Instead of criticizing yourself, you need to remind yourself that it's okay to have doubts and that you are actually doing your best. And please get a mentor or seek for help. Anybody you know you can speak to is very, very important. And also remember that this is a journey. Life is a journey, actually. And it takes time to build confidence and trust in yourself. You just have to be patient with yourself and keep moving forward. Even if the progress feels slow, even if it feels very slow, just keep doing what you know how to do. Keep trying your best. Every step you take is a step towards a more confident you. Every step you take is a step towards achieving your goals. So next time you are feeling unsure of yourself, remember these points that I just mentioned. Doubt is just part of life, but it doesn't define who you are or what you are capable of. It doesn't define your capabilities. It doesn't even define if you are going to achieve your goals, as far you don't allow it to define it. It can only define your life or your goals or capabilities only when you allow it to. But when you don't, then it won't define your life. So keep believing in yourself and keep going. You are made for more.